We are live inside FLY Community College here at the dorm inside Clifton Park Center for our second vote off for last student standing. Live on the Time Warner webcams. Hello to everybody at home and at work listening and watching this right now. We appreciate it. Brian, Chrissy, and Jim. And we've got our students, and it's obviously a very tense moment as somebody's going to be going home in a few minutes.
Yeah, a lot of nervous faces, especially on this side over here on the red couches. Everybody seems a little bit nervous. They've got their stuff already packed up and ready to go, like they're ready to get out the door really quickly.
Yeah, well, we tell them to pack it up, but I think the only person who didn't have to pack was Brian, because he wanted immunity.
Yeah.
But you're right, Jim, a lot of tense. This is tense. And I honestly got to say, I don't like being here right now. I hate conflicts, I hate tension, and I'm feeling it a lot in this room.
Who knows? I think there could be some interesting happenings. So we'll find out right now, and we'll read you guys the votes. Our second vote off, last student standing, day number 11. The first vote is for restricted Rachel.
So it's one for restricted Rachel right now, one vote for restricted Rachel.
Our second vote is also for restricted Rachel.
2 votes for restricted Rachel, 2 votes so far.
Our third vote and our last student standing vote off is abstinence Adam.
So it's 2 votes for restricted Rachel, 1 vote for abstinence Adam.
Thank you. The fourth vote is also for abstinence Adam.
So we have a tie, 2 votes for restricted Rachel, 2 votes for abstinence Adam.
There, of course, is the CR Wireless text vote. Thank you to CR Wireless for sponsoring that.
That is the listener majority vote. They
Right.
text in who they want to see voted out of the dorm.
And that is going to be this yellow slip of paper. And that also is for abstinence Adam.
Yes.
So that's 3 votes for abstinence Adam, 2 for restricted Rachel, 1 more, and that would be the majority.
We're not quite there yet, though. Restricted Rachel.
So we're tied again, 3 votes for restricted Rachel, 3 votes for abstinence Adam.
Now, this next vote is obviously a determining factor. Whoever it is for, there is still 1 more vote after that. So this is not the final vote. But it is for restricted Rachel.
That's 4 votes for restricted Rachel, 3 for abstinence Adam.
If this next vote is for abstinence Adam, it'll be a tie. And then our RA, because he won immunity yesterday, will be Go Big Brian. He'll have the opportunity to determine who he wants voted out of the dorm. If this next vote says restricted Rachel, she'll be going home. It is restricted Rachel.
Restricted Rachel is going home today.
The class is spoken, and restricted Rachel, you've been expelled. You have to give Dean Jackie your student ID.
Okay, we're sitting right now on one of the couches with restricted Rachel, who I don't know if it was any big surprise that you were voted out, but you thought that maybe there was a chance that they could have voted out Jilted John. How are you feeling right now, just a few minutes after your classmates have spoken?
I'm really not surprised at all. I've been preparing myself for this since Christina left, so I'm not surprised at all.
Looking back on the way you played this game from day one, some of the things that happened weren't necessarily your fault. I mean, you made an alliance with Chaotic Christina and also with Hair Frost and Austin. You didn't know it at the time, but it just turned out to be a couple of individuals who just weren't as mentally strong as you would have liked for them to be. Looking back, do you think that that's a mistake? Do you regret that, or did you align yourself with the people who you thought could take you to the end?
I didn't think that they could take me to the end. I just got along with them, and I don't know. Maybe I did make a mistake. Maybe I should have stuck with the rest of the group. But
Well, you had something coming in here with Go Big Brian, didn't you?
yeah, it kind of screwed me over.
Yeah. And you
Should have listened to Mommy and not trusted anyone.
Yeah. So here you are, and you're out of the competition, last student standing. You said you saw it coming. You had known for a couple of days. The question that we all want to know, and this is what we were dying to ask you on the radio for the past couple of days, if you knew that Brian controlled your fate, like he might control the fate of some of the other students in here, when he and Joyriding Julie left the dorm the other day, why didn't you guys co-conspire against him?
I don't know. I just thought it was hard because they were obviously all already on his side. It was just hard for me to try and break that up.
Did you feel that if you even said something, they would have ran back and told him?
Definitely, that's
Yeah.
a big reason as to why I didn't say anything. And
No,
I told you guys that before in the meeting.
After seeing the vote, the way it came down today, do you wish you worked just a little bit harder? Because if you had swayed one more person, you might have gotten abstinence Adam out of the house.
Well, last night it was me, Julie, and Alyssa sitting there, and I was like, Alyssa, dude, if you vote out Adam, that could get him out, because I know Julie's not a fan of him, John's not, I'm not. I don't think Alyssa is either.
Right.
So Adam's gonna end up getting screwed over very soon.
Is there anybody in this dorm that will stand up to Go Big Brian? Because he seems like he's able to manipulate. He knows when you're going home, he knows when the other person's going home, and they all just seem to take it. Is there anybody that you perceive will be able to stand up to him and put an end to it?
I'm hoping Julie, because she's one of the, next to him, she's the strongest competitor. I just hope she breaks out of her shy, quiet shell and just kind of puts him in his place.
Now, as you look back on the last week and a half here inside FCC, the dorm, your friendships that you made with some people, are there anybody inside this dorm that you still want to remain friends with?
Definitely Julie and Alyssa, Taz, and John. Love John.
Conversely, is there anybody in this game that you just are pissed off at, fed up with, angry with?
I could care less for Adam, and Brian I'm kind of angry at, but I could see things getting better.
So you have a vote, you come back as part of the student government, and you vote the winner. Anybody right now in the game, I mean, you've lived with them for 11 days, deserving of the prize, no, regardless of who's at the top two at the end? Anybody?
Julie and Alyssa, I think, are very deserving of it.
You have any final thoughts? Any final comments for the people listening? I know that your mom has been a big fan, very supportive. Was it tough seeing her down? Your mom's been very, very emotional because she's heard all this gameplay, you know, and you know, she's called into the show quite a bit, and there have been a couple times where we've actually had to talk your mom off the ledge.
She's a great lady.
No, I know.
Good luck listening to this in the car with her.
Because you do need to follow along, because you will have a say at the final vote.
No, I know. I definitely know.
Any final words? Any final thoughts?
Karma's you know what.
Justin Timberlake's song, What Goes Around Comes Around?
Exactly. Maybe not in this competition, but eventually. So.
I'm ready to
All right.
see you next week. You're absolutely welcome. You're welcome. Bye, Rachel.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Rachel.
Bye. Thank you, guys.